Alright, let's take a look at the winners' highlights. They swept this first series, even on a pretty bad host for the last game. I didn't even take clips from it, because Crippling Blood, he's got these guys one-barring like a Mr. Undead Warrior lag switch. You remember him? He did it so much, I think him and Arizonix went into business together, selling their own brand of lag switches. Bit of chaos in the pit, that's just classic farm shit right there. And ZombDestroyer brings some closure to this first series. On to the second round. Terrain with a nice two-piece on Vitixa, who for some reason did not buy Jug in the final game of the series. I guess he pulled a reverse Hiroto, which kind of sounds dodgy, doesn't it? You have not lived until you've experienced a reverse Hiroto. And ZombDestroyer, he's able to get a little bit of revenge on Nike after he lost the 1v1 tournament the week prior, as him and Nike go 1v1 in the pit with the series on the line. Round 3, they put Team Noodles in the microwave, burnt that shit and still ate it anyways. Porous doing a little work in the pit. Terrain does some fucking stuntman work, jumping over the zombies red, knifing people, cutbacks, and an escape that needs to be saw to even make sense of. The man transcended grief and became one with the zombies. Good luck against that shit. ZombDestroyer puts 2 griefs on You Like It, and what needs to be mentioned here is the man's on a 1-bar. He's making moves in the pit that Flopper couldn't make on host. Terrain with another tournament 2-piece to help these guys wrap this one up in 5 games. And in the final round, they took on Lips, Roofless, and Elfie. Everybody was trying their ass off. The first 2 games went almost 20 minutes combined. Terrain starts this one off with this third 2-piece of the tournament. The shit's only 3v3, do the math. I mean, that's gotta be like at least 70% of their teams down, right? Terrain continues the destruction by doing something that not many other people did, which is turn off aim assist so we can better aim at people instead of just hip firing them so we can keep them stunned at all times. It's a chess game out there, and it's won by kings, not pawns. ZombDestroyer says it's my turn with a little spray down on Elfie. Then Terrain puts a 1-knife on Elfie. Like sharks smelling blood, they keep picking on the guy without Jug. Terrain keeps the onslaught going, taking away this guy's jugs like Treyarch did to Misty in Black Ops 4. ZombDestroyer with a suicide grief. Having the Jug once rule, it makes suicide griefs pretty good value. And if you haven't heard this phrase enough, Terrain gets yet another tournament 2-piece. This one to win the entire tournament. Can we pry Tricky Shot away from Fortnite for just 5 minutes to drop some fucking confetti for these guys? Great play all around, and a tournament that was a bit of a throwback to 2014 when Farm, that's just what you played. Hopefully it sparks a bit of interest back into Farm because it's barren out there. Lobby's looking as empty as the head of Lusk.